It's 1 o'clock. Tune in now for Ritchie J is live here on Smile Radio, bringing the best undiscovered music, alternative fun facts, and an action-packed lineup you don't want to miss. Now sit back, relax, take a workload off, and enjoy the Ritchie J Show on Smile Radio.
Yes, good afternoon. Welcome to Tuesday's edition of the Ritchie J Show. A little bit later than I actually originally planned. I'm having a few technical difficulties this week. It seems like I'm having a really bad week when it comes to technology in the house at the moment because it just seems to all be going horribly wrong for me, and I can't figure out quite why. Anyway, welcome to the show. I'm here till about 3 o'clock now, bringing you the best undiscovered music from all over the world, the alternative fun facts, and the usual malarkey. So, while I try and get things fixed up here, let's kick it off a little bit with some of the new music we've got today. And kicking it off today, we've got Old Small Town, and it's by Steve Rivers.
Sun come rising through the Rocky Mountains, roll through the prairies in a beat-up Chevy, big coast to coast and all around. Somewhere in an old small town, there's a fire in a backfield roaring, people gathering on Sunday morning. There's the loving of a real good woman. Wait for me when I come back round, somewhere in an old small town. It ain't trucks and tractors that make life here matter. It's a long tradition of an honest living. It's who we are deep down. Somewhere in an old small town, there's a fire in a backfield roaring, people gathering on Sunday morning. There's the loving of a real good woman. Wait for me when I come back round, somewhere in an old small town. There's something about turning down your familiar road, lets you know you're back in town, almost home. There's a fire in a backfield roaring, people gathering on Sunday morning. There's the loving of a real good woman. Wait for me when I come back round, somewhere in an old small town. An old small town. An old small town.
Yes, kicking it off today there with Steve Rivers and Old Small Town. Welcome to the Ritchie J Show. We're live on Smile Radio till 3 o'clock, usually Mondays to Wednesdays. Should hopefully be coming back Thursday. Just been designing my t-shirt this morning because, you know, we were all about the custom-made merchandise and that, you know, support your local radio station and stuff. So I've been designing an awesome banging t-shirt of myself, you know, unflattering of course because yeah, I've got a little bit of a belly, so I did incorporate that into the picture and that anyway. But I'll be uploading it very shortly for you all to have a check out and see what you think, and if you like it, let me know, and yeah, we'll add them to the merchandise list. We've got a few t-shirts and stuff in the planning. We've got some big plans here at Small Radio, I've got to tell you that straight up. Anyway, on the lineup for today, awesome new music. We've got Leroy King coming up next. We've got some Tiger Twins, Jetstream, Swym, Manuka, Hive, Falseheads, and all other great unsigned, undiscovered music from independent artists from all over the world. So yeah, stay tuned for the next couple of hours. Anyway, I'm going to kick it up to some Uprising right now. And this is by Leroy King and The Foundation. So yeah, check this one out.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. One liberty. you and for me. There is a time we gotta do everything. Equality for you and for me. There won't be no war if this nation uprise.
Uprising,
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 uprising.
uprising. One liberty for you and for me. Here is the time we gotta do everything. Equality for you and for me. There won't be no war if this nation uprising. Uprising,
Uprising,
uprising the world in a reality. Uprising,
uprising,
uprising the world in a new destiny. Uprising,
uprising,
uprising the world in a reality. Uprising, uprising. Hey. You don't need to flog the doors. Ride on this life and no sorrow. Ride on, ride on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't need to flag the doors. Like the child by the sorrow. Ride on, ride on. You can step underneath many lucky stars. Ride on, ride on. On the wings of birds before they take their flight. Ride on, ride on. Oh na na, oh na na. Even if life is so hard to live, you gotta stay upright, stand up and fight. Even if you are stuck in the dark, you gotta stay upright and Jah give you life. Uprising,
uprising,
uprising the world in a reality.
uprising, uprising,
Uprising the world in a new destiny.
uprising, uprising,
Uprising the world in a reality.
uprising,
Uprising. Hey.
Spend a long time all together. Let's all meet in time at the same time. Deliver with the clue. Giving the gist a chance.
Let's sprouting up, sprouting up, sprouting, sprouting, sprouting up and grow. Here we go, sprouting up and grow. Let's sprouting up, sprouting up, sprouting, sprouting, sprouting up and grow. Hey. Let's sprouting up, sprouting up, sprouting, sprouting, sprouting up and grow. Sprouting up, sprouting up, sprouting, sprouting, sprouting up and grow.
Yes, Uprising by Leroy King and the Foundation. Wow, you know, a nice little bit of indie reggae pop there. You know, I was proper nodding along to that. You know, yeah, I could listen to that one again for sure. Anyway, welcome to the Ritchie J Show. I'm live here on Smile Radio every Monday to Wednesday, 1 till 3 p.m. Everything seems to be working a little bit more back to normal again, so stress load over. If you listen to yesterday's show, I had a really bad start yesterday. Like my laptop wouldn't work on me. My music system wouldn't work on me. Oh my days! It was such a disaster. But we got through it, and we had a great show at the end of. By the end of it, yeah, because everybody could have waited to go. I'm only kidding. It was a great show. But yeah, we had some great new music yesterday. We have great new music here every day on Smile Radio, and yeah, don't forget there's so many ways that you can catch us online now. You can listen to us. via the web, www.smartradio.co. You can download our app for free on iTunes and Android devices. Also, not only that, if you miss a show, you can catch us on demand on iTunes, Podbean, Google Play, Spotify, all great sites where you can catch a podcast. You'll be able to find us. Now, today's subject, I've got today's crack.com subject, is 13 dumb conspiracies worthy of your crazy uncle. So, yeah, we're going to be reading these out very shortly, courtesy of America's Funny Site, crack.com. I had to chuckle when I saw this one, though, because, yeah, the first image is like Kanye West with his hands in the air. It's just like, oh, this could be interesting. So, yeah, I'm going to be reading it out very shortly, right after some Tiger Twins. Was it worth it?
She runs through spirals round my heavy thoughts behind my eyes. Let's say she complicates, and my lies they fill me as I drift across the stars that shine for me tonight. You have changed. I've missed the train. Tell me to the foreigner why I hit the ground running. You got what you deserve, and it was better than nothing. Was it worth it? Or was it worth it? And I can't believe it, how you make me feel so dark inside. Words to mine. In my dreams you carry me through endless worn out times. I tried to say goodbye. Tell me to the foreigner why I hit the ground running. You got what you deserve, and it was better than nothing. Was it worth it? Or was it worth it? Tell me to the foreigner why I hit the ground running. You got what you deserve, and it was better than nothing. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Well, it was better than nothing. Way down in Mississippi, I found a sweet Delta blues. She stood so very pretty, I knew I had nothing to lose. She made her name in this town when her mama was 17. Knock down a whiskey jagger, make eyes across the room. Be first to pull the trigger, don't trust what you assume. She
That one there was Delta Blues by Jetstream. Before that was It Worth It by Tiger Twins. We had a little bit of a double play going on there right then. You know, I love my double plays though, because, you know, it's all about the double plays here at Smile Radio and the triple plays, because it's all about the undiscovered new music alerts that you can catch here each and every day. And of course, if you want to submit new music to us, feel free to get in touch with me. It's really easy to do. Hit me up on email, Ritchie, Ritchie, .Johnston, JOHNSTON @smileradio.co. So yeah, just hit me up, drop me an email, let me know what you're all about. Anyway, today we are reading, let's have a look. We are reading the 13 dumb conspiracies worthy of your crazy uncle crazy. This is courtesy of America's funny site, cracked.com. At number 13, was Kanye West's endorsement of Trump all part of a plan to make Kardashian great again? Wendy Williams proposed that West agreed to help the president win over black voters in exchange for Trump helping him clean up wife Kim Kardashian's racy image. Kanye has since said he has distanced himself from politics. Coinky dink? You know, there we go, the first one. We've got another one. We've got plenty more of these to come. We've got some pretty much on the knuckle ones today as well. So, yeah, we're going to be testing the waters and stuff. We'll be live on Periscope hopefully very shortly. I am having, again, a few technical difficulties today. So I'll give you a tease of what's coming up with the, you know, a little bit of the... forgetting where I'm at now. A little bit of the crackdoid factoids of the day. You can tell I'm trying to do a million jobs at once right now because I'm trying to make sure the system's working and everything. And yes, it's not going all that super sweet for me, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, next up on the list is Swym and I Hate You Because. This song goes out to my system.
Stable and I know you've got your head in the right place. Mine is on, your life's an adventure and I am lost and you will blossom as a run in the back. Ooh, and I envy the simple fact that
because you're so emotionally stable and I am not. You've got your head in the right place. Mine is off. Your life's an adventure and I am lost and you will blossom as a rot in the back. Ooh, and I envy the simple fact that you are afraid to die.
I Hate You Because by Swym, which is spelled S-W-Y-M. Give them a check out. They are on Facebook and Instagram and all great places. Again, all the artists that I'm playing here today are available on Spotify. So yeah, show your support new and undiscovered and so talented music by just dropping them listen on Spotify. In some cases, just drop them a follow as well if you really like them. I am live on Periscope now. I've got my system properly working at Smile Radio 3. Hit me up on there. Now, you know what I've been watching all weekend? I have actually been binge watching. I've completed Red Dead Redemption 2 now. That's completely like over and done with until Red Dead Online officially launches, you know. So yeah, I've got a little bit of a hiatus from Red Dead. I mean, I've still got to do a little bit, so I'm about 89% completed with the game, so I've still got bits to do. But Narcos Mexico Season 1, like a quasi reboot of Narcos, the Netflix series which started a few years ago kicking off about Pablo Escobar, then it went on to the Cali Cartel with like Season 3, but then they've kind of gone back in time with this one, and it's all about the start of the DEA. It's kind of more the DEA story of how they sort of came about and that, but oh my days, I was enthralled by this series. So the Narcos Mexico takes place in the early 80s to about 1986, I do believe. I'm on the final episode right now, so I've got about half of that episode left to go, because I was trying to stay awake and I was fighting the sleep to watch it last night because it had got to a proper gripping point. But my God, it's so brutal as well, the other side of it. I rarely feel uneasy watching violence on television. I can tolerate fantasy violence and stuff, but last night, oh my days, I watched a couple of episodes and I just felt proper uneasy. I was like, if that's what they did back then, it's brutal, you know. It's a whole different way of living, and yeah, it's like terror. I'd have been scared to have been brought up in Mexico around the 80s and stuff, like watching that. I mean, now is a pretty, from what I understand, like, you've got a lot of nice places there, but you've still got some iffy spots and stuff. But yeah, it's the history, and it's the history that kind of enthralls me a little bit, because I do love history. I like to hear it from all sides of the perspective, because a lot of the time now, history is kind of diluted by the one perspective. As unfortunately, it's a case of that's what's happened. History is diluted by the one perspective, but sometimes you need to step away and look at the broader picture, and, you know, there are all these different viewpoints and perspectives on history that, you know, retell events and stuff, and it's kind of like a little hobby of mine, I guess. I'm a bit nerdy like that. But I'm going to read more of those conspiracy theories very shortly, after some Manuka Hive and R.E.D.
once, I told you 3 times. I told you once, I told you 3 times. Come on, lady, can't I just come inside? Don't try to hold me back, is it too late to say?
R.E.D. by Manuka Hive. Welcome back to the Ritchie J Show, live on Smile Radio. I'm also on Periscope. Got to give a big shout out to our Periscope viewers right now. Noticing we've got a few nice little purple hearts popping up there while the last song was playing. So, yay! I love it. So don't forget to give us a share and a retweet. We are also on Twitter at Smile Radio 3, same as Instagram. We're also on Facebook. If you go on www.facebook.com/Smile Radio Yorkshire, that's where you will find us. Anyway, reading out today's Crackdoid Factoids, courtesy of America's funny site, Cracks.com. These are the 13 craziest conspiracy theories your crazy Uncle Crazy would be into. And number 12, right, so bearing in mind, right, this is not my opinions, blah, 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 and all that sort of stuff, just to cover my back here. The Jews behind the migrant caravan, Courtney Tubbs, who is the not-so-subtle twill handle of I Will Red Pill You, spotted the Star of David on a truck travelling with the convoy of Central American migrants in Guatemala. Tubbs, whose super edgy Twitter page is filled with hot takes on white supremacy and homophobia, asserts that the truck is more proof that international Jewry, is that even a word, is behind each and every atrocity on the face of the earth. I mean, seriously, this is crazy. I mean, we don't do the politics side of things here on Smile Radio because we like to keep it where you can smile and listen in and yeah, just not having to bother about that. But yeah, these conspiracy theories are proper, edgy. I mean, why would it's a topic I don't want to go into, to be fair. So yeah, we'll move on from that and go on to number 11, which lightens the humour a little bit. Was Meghan Markle replaced by a robot? Twitter erupted with theories that the Duchess has been supplanted by a deranged-looking android after a surprise appearance with Prince Harry on Britain's Got Talent. It was later revealed that the royal couple were live wax figures being unveiled by Madame Tussauds. There you go. Got more of these ones coming up very, very shortly, right after some wrap-up by the Fossette.
Is that how it's gonna go? As we line up in a row, we sweat out flesh and blood, and all the flowers bud. Aren't you over keen? Our beauty queen is heading for the guillotine. And nothing falling out of me and you, and I had plans but they all fell through, and that's the promise I cannot keep. I jumped around but they all look cheap, and make you feel better. I cannot place your face, I'm sure that's not the case. I'm sitting in your throne, and it pierced me through the bone. Aren't you over keen? Beauty queen is headed for the guillotine. And I had plans but they all fell through, and that's the promise I cannot keep. I'll shop around but they all look cheap, and make you feel better.
Yes, welcome back. That was the Ritchie J Triple Play. We had Wrap Up by the Fossette, followed by Savouring Memories by Lagoons, and Cabin Fever by the Cheerbleederz with a Z. I like that. I really like that tune. I liked all three of them, to be fair, but yeah, I really like the name, Cheerbleederz with a Z. With a Z. Speaking of stuff with a Z, check out the Game Boys. They are back on air next week. They're not here this week, unfortunately, because, Black Friday is upon us. Discount shopping all around. Who's looking forward to that? I'm going to try and see what super sweet deals I can get out of Black Friday. With my really bad Cartman voice right there. If you're tuning in, this is the show where we do bad voiceovers. So, get ready for some of theirs. Anyway, we're reading out the 13 craziest conspiracy theories across the internet at the moment. At number 10, were FEMA agents dispatched to jail political undesirables in Hawaii? Were FEMA agents dispatched to jail political undesirables in Hawaii? That sounds really weird when you read it in two different ways, right? I know, I'm sorry. The totally legit sounding website Someone's Bones reported that FEMA sent barges to the state in the wake of the Kilauea volcano eruption to ferry anti-government dissidents to an internment camp in Region 9, wherever the hell that is. The barge's barbaric conditions allegedly included no showers, flesh-eating rats, and cold cereal for breakfast. You cruel... Who does that to a man? Who has cold cereal, honestly? Especially, in the wake of winter and stuff, I mean, it's like, at the moment, it's like that little man, he has to have, an omelette every day. It's like his go-to food now at the moment. He's not very well still today. I've got him at home. But yeah. Anyway. Number 9. Could you be an NPC? That dank NPC Walljack meme that forwarded to trigger the normies is actually based on a theory that 75% of us are soulless, non-player characters. A 4chan user speculated that humankind only has a limited number of souls, but as the population grows, all the extra bodies become NPCs who conform to rethink trends. Wow, that one is proper deep. Uncle Crazy, you crazy Uncle Crazy will be loving these ones today. So yeah, got more of these crazy crackdoid theories coming up very, very shortly after some more songs here on the Ritchie J Show. But in between that, I believe we should have a word from one of our sponsors. So, bear with me because I'm having another day of technical issues today. But, we're getting there. We're getting there slowly with it. Here's a message from Jerry Hole.
Hello everybody, Jerry Hull here, indie recording artist, and just want to give you a little catch-up on what's been going on behind the scenes. I'm presently working in the studio right now on a 7th album which will release around November or December, so please keep a lookout for that. I'm also working on a couple of radio projects, and I got one in particular that's going to release very, very soon called The Jerry Hull Supercharged Music Show. And if that's not enough, in time for Christmas, there'll be a classical-style Christmas EP. Probably 4 or 5 songs possible, all original, and of course, loads and loads of great interviews. So since 2015 I've released 6 albums, and from that I've got 42 singles, all of which you can go check out at ReverbNation.com/Jerry Hull. That's ReverbNation.com/Jerry Hull. JERRYHULL, like the hole in the boat. Yeah, that's it. So you can check out all 6 albums and any of your singles that you want to check out, and any album tracks at all your favorite online stores, such as Amazon, Deezer, Spotify, Google Play, anywhere on earth that you are. You got an internet connection, and you are if you're listening to this, so go check them all out. So signing off for now, I'm Jerry Hull, a recording artist, and thank you very much for listening.
Yeah, there's a little word there from Jerry Hull, and here is a word from one of our sponsors.
The Curtain Shop Fossette. For all your curtains, blinds and upholstery needs, visit our showroom at 9 Kingsway Ossett, WF5 8DA, or give us a call on 01924 283 284. Visit our website www.yorkshirecurtainshop.co.uk, or look for The Curtain Shop on Facebook. The Curtain Shop Ossett.
Yes, sorry, welcome back. Oh, sorry, I'm wrestling with a little lad right now because he's bringing me some wipes because, he had an auntie that went away over to America recently, and, she brought him back a bag full of sweets, and, he's made a little mess of himself. But anyway, here we go.
The music you love right here, right now.
I could just rewind. I wish I could just hit play and watch it over again while I think of something to say. Take me back to the pile of paradise where we were sat that night. A virtual bar, never wanna feel goodbye. I've got a fag-ass fantasy, and it's far from black and white. And it's far from black and white. Take me back to the pile of paradise where we were sat that night. I built your mind, never wanna feel goodbye. I've got a fag-ass fantasy, and it's far from black and white.
A little bit of Patio Paradise there by the Zangwills. Really enjoyed that one. Proper nodding along to that. Now, if you want to be on Twitter right now and you want to get involved in the chat, hit me up at SmileRadio3 on Periscope at SmileRadio3. Same as Instagram at SmileRadio3. Also on Facebook at SmileRadio Yorkshire. So drop us a thumbs up, drop us a like, drop us a follow. Check out the great merchandise that we've got coming soon. Wink, wink. You know, support local radio, and we'll keep on bringing the hits. You know, every day we try to bring something new and something exciting to the Smile Radio mix. Today you've got me, tomorrow you've got me, and then you've got a midweek mashup. On Thursday you've got TC Talks, the greatest talk show here at Smile Radio, talking about the subjects that matter. On Friday you've got Ritch and a little bit Chris with the drive time, bringing in some guest of the year, the All Request Hour at 5, the Kicker Out, the Friday night kickabout with Connor and Zoe. That's here from 6 p.m. Bringing you all the local sports news and interviews as well. They've had some fantastic interviews. You should check them out on the podcast. Again, available via Podbean, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, or great podcasting sites. You will find us right on there. Going to have some more Crackdoid Factoids coming up after Shackle of My Soul. Coming up to the end of the first hour as well. Crazy. Time has flown. So, yeah, this is the Shackle of My Soul by PsySo.
Through the treetops, place the blame away from home. Craving on my mind's eye, it's the shackle of my soul. Looking at the mirror, the whisper singing song. Shouldn't you be out there?
erupting, and I'm begging for sanity to be restored. Aren't you the one? Aren't you my savior? The conscious little boy. Break down all the walls, resist your own temptations. You have a choice. Shouldn't you be out there laughing? Shouldn't you be out there having fun? This world has given me no closure. Drag me to the place that sees no sun. Aren't you the one? Aren't you my savior? Aren't you the one? Aren't you my savior? Aren't you the one? Aren't you my savior? Aren't you the one? Aren't you my savior?
Shackle of My Soul by PsySo. Welcome back to the Ritchie J Show on Smile Radio. Coming up to the end of the first hour of the day here. Going to have a couple more of these random conspiracy theories. The number 13 top conspiracy theories that your crazy Uncle Crazy would love. This is courtesy of America's Funny Site, Corrector.com. At number 8, is Skinwalker Ranch the epicenter of supernatural activity? From alien encounters and dire wolves to cow mutilations and poltergeists, Skinwalker Ranch has been the go-to spot for catching odd incidents on blurry film for over 50 years. The 500-acre Utah ranch has allegedly been investigated by numerous government agencies, with a new documentary compiling hours of interviews with witnesses that are totally not suffering from mass hysteria. Gonna have some more of these coming up. We've got 7 more to go in the next hour of the show. If you do want to get in touch with me, hit me up at Smile Radio Yorkshire on Facebook, at Smile Radio 3 on Twitter and Instagram. So it's just really easy to do. Just get in touch and yeah, you know what to do. Anyway, here's some Gallus and Split. Little bit of punk there with Split by Gallus. Welcome back to the Ritchie J Show, coming into hour 2 now, right on the marker. In fact, it is just gone 2 o'clock here at Smile Radio HQ Johnston side. It's really gloomy out there today. It's been raining all morning. Oh man, you gotta love winter. It just seems dark 24/7 now. There's no sunlight anymore. I feel like I'm in that film where all the vampires turn up and they're on the iceberg. Not Titanic, the other one. 30 Days a Night, that's it, you know. There we go. But yeah, no, it's really gloomy out there today. I'm trying hard to keep the mood light and friendly. We have some more of them crackoid factoids. These are the craziest conspiracy theories floating around that your crazy Uncle Crazy would love. At number 7, did Courtney Love conspire with actor Ross Butler to murder her ex-son-in-law? Wait, what? Francis Bean Cobain's ex, Isaiah Silver, says the 13 reasons why actor plotted with Love to break into his home, kidnap and kill him, and steal back the guitar Kurt Cobain played on MTV Unplugged. Love and Butler met through manager Sam Lufty, who Silver says was also part of the gang of murderous cat burglars. Silver says he told police at the time it was all a prank after being threatened by the co-conspirators. Wow, that's crazy. And number 6 is Little Caesars just selling DiGiorno pizza. A Twitter user caught some interesting video that's leading people to proclaim it's not Caesars, it's DiGiorno. The footage shows a cart filled with frozen DiGiorno pizzas behind the counter of Little Caesars Pizzeria. Or as Christy Tojan calls it, the only Little Caesars I want to go to. We've got 5 more of those left to go very shortly, and yeah, we've got some great new music to go. We've got a massive jam-packed playlist for you for this next hour. This next one's called Relapse by Fossette.
Howling out all of the pain you take. This river of doubt has got you down. The fear of love keeps you pushing back when you have no place to be.
Relapse by Fossette. Welcome back to the Ritchie J Show, live here on Smile Radio till 3 o'clock this afternoon. Or if you catch me on demand, you've got me as long as you want me, I guess, without it sounding seedy or anything. I guess we've already crossed that line because I made a point of saying, well, if it doesn't sound seedy and that. But hey, I like to read the Crackloid factoids out to you. We've got some more of those coming up very, very shortly on the show. We've also got some great new undiscovered music. You have to excuse me, I'm dropping bits left, right and centre today, so that's why it sounds like I'm stretching. I'm not actually doing exercises. Contrary to popular belief, I am not a guy that exercises because, it's against my moral code. It's not religion, it's just a moral code. I object to exercising. It doesn't do me any favours. But yeah, that's me. I'm only kidding, by the way. I do try and exercise when I can, but stretching is a little bit difficult these days, mainly because I'm fat, but hey. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to read the rest of those Crackloid factoids very shortly after some more new music, because I've got a jam-packed action playlist, and I never get to play all of the songs that I sort of pick out for you and that throughout the day, and I feel really bad for that. So today it's all about the artists, and this one is Among the Citizens and Pretend to Be in Love. There we go. We had Pretend to Be in Love by Among the Citizens and New Disguise by Axis Sova. You're listening to Ritchie J live on Smile Radio till 3 o'clock this afternoon, bringing you chat, unsigned music, undiscovered music, independent music from all over the world, rock, indie, alternative, punk rock, pop, you name it. We'll play a little bit of everything here on the Ritchie J Show because, you know, it's all about the independent artists here. And, yeah, obviously the Cracktoid Factoids, courtesy of America's funny site, cracks.com. Today we're reading out the conspiracy theories that your uncle, crazy uncle, would love. Probably not in that order, but yeah. At number 5, is Triple Extension still alive? Some of the rapper's fans believe he faked his death perhaps to get away from unwanted fame or as publicity for a new single. One piece of key evidence is a video clip where X insists, "I'm not dead, relax," which would be pretty convincing if it wasn't for the fact that it's over a year old. I didn't actually realise that Extension had actually died there, so yeah, I've learned something new there today. Number 4, were UFOs caught on video by numerous people in China? Users on the social media site Weibo posted recordings of a bright swirling light dancing over Beijing and other cities in the region. Some speculated the lights were just aliens observing us, as always, with others saying they were caused by China testing the super secret aircraft known as the WU-14. Chinese news outlets quickly explained the phenomenon all away as just the usual condensation trails that planes leave behind. It's a pretty weird condensation trail, though, if I'm looking at the picture, but, you know, anyway, yeah, we'll get back to the final 3 very, very shortly. Anyway, if you want to get in touch with me, it's really easy to do. Hit me up at Smile Radio Yorkshire on Facebook, at Smile Radio 3 on Twitter, Instagram, and pretty much everywhere else in between. If you missed a show, catch us on Spotify, iTunes, On Demand. You name it, we're there with the best new music from all over the world. This is Disco Gedanken by Klaus Johann Grobe. Yeah, a little bit of something German there. Disco Gedanken by Klaus, Johann, Grobe. See, you can't say you don't listen to nothing new every day here on the Ritchie J Show, because we play a little bit of everything from all over the world. So we're reading out the 13 craziest conspiracy theories that your crazy Uncle Crazy would like. At number 3, did Mac Miller fake his own death so Ariana Grande could dump Pete Davidson? The singer called off her engagement to Davidson, Saturday Night Live's Davidson, shortly after Miller's passing, leaving one fan to theorise the rapper's death was a hoax orchestrated to give the heartbroken Grande an easy way out. Another popular theory surrounding the breakup is that one day she just woke up and realised he was Pete Davidson and she was Ariana Grande. There's a pretty solid reason right there, you know. And number 2 is Lindsay Lohan, secretly an agent of the Turkish government. The actress has shown unusual support for President Erdogan, spreading his government's propaganda and making frequent sponsored trips to Turkey, many of which coincided with Mike Flynn's visits to the nation. Lohan recently streamed a video where she tries to rescue refugee children in Moscow from their own family until their mother popped her one. It isn't clear whether she was on a secret mission or if maybe she's a little bit on the nutty side. I don't know, with Lindsay Lohan, I'm probably inclined to say it's more of the latter. Anyway, at number 1, the ultimate conspiracy theory is Tupac Shakur chilling in Malaysia. Suge Knight's son, Suge J Knight, shared a video on his Instagram page that shows Machiavelli very much alive in Malaysia. Knight later claimed the Illuminati had threatened him for sharing the secret, while preemptively denying he was on drugs, of course. Obviously, we all know that Tupac Shakur is alive and kicking. He's selling Notorious B.I.G. t-shirts on a beach next to Biggie, who's selling Pac t-shirts on a beach. You know, it's just the way that it goes. Anyway, these are our Crackdoid Factoids for today. We're going to have some more tomorrow, because it is my final show of the week tomorrow. The week has just whizzed by, but hopefully I'll be back on Thursdays again soon, so you'll have one more extra day of the Ritchie J Show and his new music mixes. Anyway, next up on the list is Mom by Stefan Steinbrink.
You want to know me, to understand how I became the one that I am, to wash the last 8 years off your hands. I understand you, but I can't talk about the fire tonight. I can't talk about Christmas plans and Starbucks. Just for today I want to feel small. To coast 5:50 a.m. I was so desperate and out of money, my allegiance was pledged to no one. But you never said anything. Let's pack our things and leave this city. The air is getting thick to breathe.
nights get cold and the leaves turn from green to gold. Can we still find our way back home?
Leaves by Kiki Powell, and before that was Stephen Steinbrink and Mom. You're listening to Ritchie J here for the next half hour on Smile Radio. Don't forget, coming up after me at 3 o'clock is Your Request Hour. You're the DJ, you're in control, 3 a.m. and 3 p.m. UK time every weekday. Your Request Hour, www.smileradio.co. If you're a Facebook desktop user, head over to our Smile Radio Yorkshire page, and you'll see a little tab on there that says Request a Song. Put it into the mix, select a song, type it in, find it. If you can't find the song you're looking for, drop us a message at Smile Radio Yorkshire, and I'll make sure that it gets into the mix for you. Now, also, don't forget, this week, coming up on Wednesday night, is the midweek mashup with myself, James Harrington, and Jonathan Edwards, bringing the midweek moon. Some great music, a little bit of rock, a little bit indie, a little bit of stuff that, we can't play on regular day radio. So tune in. If you're easily offended, it's probably not the show for you, because it's going to have a few probably harsh words in the lyrics of the songs of that, because it is After Dark radio, of course. Now, next up on the list today, we've got Reunion by Old Faith. Old Faith by Reunion by Old Faith. Welcome back to the Ritchie J Show. Coming up to the final 20 minutes of today's show. I hope you've enjoyed listening to the music as much as I have this afternoon. I have proper love this playlist. And yeah, if you do enjoy the artists, don't forget you can catch the show again on demand later on. Or alternatively, I'll be posting the artist Facebook pages on our Facebook page, so you can just follow them and yeah, have a listen to them on Spotify. And yeah, find the new soundtrack for your life soundtrack or something really deep and profound like that. There we go. Anyway, if you want to get in touch with me for the final 20 minutes, let me know how you're doing. Get in touch on Facebook at Smile Radio Yorkshire. Hit me up on Twitter at Smile Radio 3. Also, coming up in the next couple of weeks on television itself, I watched the DC Arrowverse, as it's fondly called by the fans. Over the last few years, the shows have kind of declined a little bit. I don't know, from what they originally were. I'm finding it harder and harder to get into them as much as I did when the first couple of seasons started. But this year they have a big crossover called Elseworlds now. For you comic book fans out there, you know what Elseworlds is. But for you that are not in the comic book know, Elseworlds is a range of stories in DC where they're actually not set in the mainstream continuity. So they're like little side stories where you can have like a vampire Batman or something crazy like that. And Batman versus Jack the Ripper, which was turned into a film, like Batman Gotham by Gaslight, stuff like that. It's all Elseworlds. So this year's Arrow crossover is called Elseworlds. Images released show that Oliver Queen, aka the Green Arrow, is actually going to be the Flash in this Elseworlds crossover. And yeah, Barry Allen, aka the Flash, is going to be the Green Arrow in this crossover. It's going to feature Supergirl, Superman, which there's talk of him actually getting a new TV series after, obviously, the success of the Man of Steel films. I say that with bated breath. But yeah, Tyler Hoechlin, who played Superman in the Supergirl TV series, has been in talks with Warner Brothers about getting his own little Superman TV series. And you know what? For one, I'd be on board for a new Superman TV series. It can't be any worse than what the films have been. Because the films have been proper drab. For a character that's so much about like glory and positivity and, being the light of all lights. He just broke a dude's neck, man. Let's face it. I know that's old news and that. But he broke a dude's neck and then he died. Beat up Batman. That's not Superman, it's pretty bullyish if you ask me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it because it's introducing actress Ruby Rose as Batwoman as well. And yeah, costume wise, she looks pretty much on par with her comic book look, and I'm on board with that. So I'm looking forward to actually catching it. Whether I'll enjoy the episodes or the crossover or not is a whole different thing altogether. But hey, there's always hope for that. Anyway, next song on the list today is Stranger by Me, Not You.
no stopping me. When I'm like this, there's no stopping me. I hear you screaming out, but there's no stopping me. No, there's no stopping me. When I'm like this, there's no stopping me. No, there's no stopping me. No, there's no stopping me. When I'm like this, when I'm like this. I said I'm tired of running wide alone. I'm tired of running wide
Welcome back to the Ritchie J Show here on Smile Radio. We had a little bit of Stranger by Me Not You, and then Wild by the Covasettes here on Smile Radio. Welcome back. I've got 15 minutes left of the show. You have to excuse me, I just had to check in on the better half. She's getting home a little bit early today because she had a little bit of a doctor's appointment. Everything's fine, you know. At least she's not pregnant. That's the main thing, isn't it? Right? You know. I'm only kidding. Though Jake, I don't think he would want a brother or sister at this point. I don't know. I should throw it out to him. Jakey, do you want a brother or sister? No, he doesn't want a brother or sister. That's cool. That's cool with me, man. I can live with that. You know, he loves being the only child, and yeah, I'll do that. You know, that's fine. But yeah, anyway, coming up after me in the next 15 minutes is the All Requests Hour here at Smile Radio. You are the DJ. You're in control. www.smileradio.co. You can select anything that you've heard, whether it's unsigned, currently in the charts, commercial, pop, rock, alternative. You know, have a pick, see what you can find. If you want to hit me up though, don't forget, submit new music to me, Ritchie Johnston, which is Ritchie, like our Ritchie Valens, .Johnston, Johnston, like the clan Johnston, at smileradio.co. Send me your music submissions and we'll get them on the Unsigned playlist. The Unsigned playlist, of course, goes out 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. UK time, weekdays, showcasing the newest music from around the world. It's not just all about the charts anymore, it's all about what else is out there, and that's what Smile Radio, music and enlightenment, is all about. Anyway, here's some Pace in the Cage. The Devil is Innocent.
Stay
Devil is Innocent by Pace in the Cage. I absolutely rocked out to that one. I love that one. I think, like, you know, all the songs have been absolutely spot on today, but I think that Pace in the Cage has definitely been my favourite song of the day. I was proper getting into that there. I mean, I'm watching the little man play Plants vs Zombies at the moment because he's not very well. He's had fever and he's got a horrible cough at the moment. He's so uncomfortable at night time. He's having to lay on his front and that, like, so we're getting to bed with us, and then Starfish is out on his front, so I have to sleep right on the edge, half hanging off the bed. But he loves Plants vs Zombies at the moment, so, you know, I'll let him sort of dabble about with that. Not too keen on him really playing on the Xbox, because it's kind of not my thing, you know what I mean, letting him do that. I like him to sort of be artsy and craftsy with his fingers and learn new trades and stuff, but we do live in the technological age, unfortunately, where technology does sort of dominate a little bit, so we've kind of got to educate him on all matters, I believe. But that is just my perspective on things, like all things, and, you know, everybody's got a different method of parenting, and I'm all for your methods, as long as it obviously doesn't incur harm or anything, you know. But yeah, you know, it's all about that. Getting deep and meaningful there for the last 10 minutes of the show, I guess, because that's what we're at. We're at the last 10 minutes of the Ritchie J Show for today. It's been an absolute pleasure playing this music out for you today with the Crackdoid Factoids. If you do want to get in touch with me, though, it is really easy to do. Hit me up on Smile Radio Yorkshire. Email me. You've had my email throughout the show. If you missed it, you can catch it up on demand. There you go. Another reason for you to listen on demand there. And yeah, you know, some great stuff coming up this afternoon here on Smile Radio. So yeah, so keep listening. Anyway, next on the list is Solution. This is by The Touch, but they've got it spelt really awesomely. It's 7HE, which is the, and then Touch, which is 7OUCH, which this, yeah, Solution by The Touch.
Come on, I'm not the enemy. I'm just your favorite game.
That one there was The Solution by The Touch. You've been listening to Ritchie J here on Smile Radio. We're coming up to the end of today's show, unfortunately. I hope you have enjoyed listening in today. Don't forget, I will be back tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel, 1 till 3 p.m. UK time, live on air, www.smileradio.co, or download our app for free for smart devices. And if you miss the show, catch us on demand. But anyway, from me, I hope you have a cracking Tuesday, even though I keep thinking it's Wednesday for some reason. Have a cracking and fantastic Tuesday. Drop me a message, let me know what you're getting up to. Stay along, though you don't, you go switching that dial, because your request hour's coming up next. Anyway, after this song, which we're going to finish up the show with today, which is Traces of You. It's an acoustic one, and it's by Flares.
Faintly feeling you're the air I'm breathing tonight. Won't you let me come alive? All I clinch to are the dreams that cut through the pain of missing you. And I can't see you eye to eye anymore if I can't be right by your side. And I can't see you eye to eye anymore if I can't be right by your side. I am tracing every life you're taking, and now you think you had it all. So let not. And I can't see you eye to eye anymore if I can't be right by your side. And I can't see you eye to eye anymore if I can't be right by your side. You'll be coursing through my veins.
Stress and tension, dedication, sacrifices will not be in vain. Kill unto men, you reap what you sow. Kill unto men, you toxic waste of space. Kill unto men, there's nowhere left to hide. Kill unto men.
Hello everybody, Jerry Hall here, indie recording artist, and just want to give you a little catch up on what's been going on behind the scenes. I'm presently working in the studio right now on a 7th album which released around November or December, so please keep a lookout for that. I'm also working on a couple of radio projects, and I got one in particular that's going to release very, very soon called The Jerry Hall Supercharged Music Show. And if that's not enough, in time for Christmas, there'll be a classical style Christmas EP. Probably 4 or 5 songs possible, all original. And of course, loads and loads of great interviews. So since 2015, I've released 6 albums, and from that I've got 42 singles, all of which you can go check out at reverbnation.com/Jerry Hall. That's reverbnation.com/Jerry Hall. ERRYHULL, like the hull of the boat. Yeah, that's it. So you can check out all 6 albums and any of your singles that you want to check out, and any album tracks at all your favorite online stores, just Amazon, Deezer, Spotify, Google Play, anywhere on earth that you are. You got an internet connection, and you are if you're listening to this, so go check them all out. So signing off for now, I'm Jerry Hull, your recording artist, and thank you very much for listening.
Smile Radio.